Hey, thanks so much for coming on here. Listen, let me get straight to the point. I know you're busy as an entrepreneur, as a business owner. You've got things on your plate. So let me just take a few minutes to introduce you to this private web class that I created called the 7 Profit Activators, because I guarantee you, if you just switch, if you tweak any single item of the 7 things that I want to share with you in this masterclass training video, your business can change dramatically. And when you stack all these 7, you can grow exponentially. By the way, this is exactly how I used done for you funnels to build my business to now tens of millions of dollars, multiple 8 figures, all because of what I'm going to share with you. And if you feel compelled, like, damn, I need more high ticket clients. I need clients that can actually afford my products and services. I need actually a business that runs without me, so I don't have to be doing organic marketing, posting on social media all day, creating endless content that no one watches. If you know what I'm talking about, down below, there's a little box where you can select a time and book a call with me and my team. And we could literally transplant and install a done-for-you, highly converting sales funnel into your business. And what's more, if you aren't aware or you don't know how to get lots of people coming into your funnels, into your traffic, into your website, lots of traffic, we can help you with our own in-house agency. So we literally set up the funnel for you, and we'll even get all the traffic that you could handle so that you could get an extra 10, 20, 50 leads, highly qualified, targeted leads to your business every single day. If you like the idea of this, make sure you book a call down below. With that being said, I really appreciate that you're here. Enjoy this video, and remember, just information alone isn't going to transform your business, right? It's going to be implementation. So come and use us if you want a fast track. I'll see you on the other side. Bye.
Welcome to the stage with 2 Comic Club X Awards. This is Shaqir Hussyin.
This is the same 7 profit activators I've used now to personally build more than 10 different brands to over 7 figures each. And that sounds like, holy smokes, what did you just say? I understand. On the left hand side, as you can see, I'm holding these 2 big awards. Those were 2 awards that I achieved and I was awarded in front of around 4,800 people earlier this year. Each of those awards represent more than $10 million each. And I was very fortunate doing what I'm going to share with you. Okay, this has been responsible for literally stuffing more than $20 million in under 3 years into my bank account. Okay, and I'm going to just share it with you. And there's no strings attached. Literally, I'm just going to give you everything that you need here. This is probably the last of its kind presentation that you'll ever need to watch before getting massive results. So my name is Shaqir. I'm the founder of salesfounders.com, wealthacademy.com, and some other websites on the internet. And today I want to share with you how to prepare for financial confidence, security, and prosperity, even during times of chaos, uncertainty, and pandemic. I'm also going to share with you and show you how I've attracted literally thousands of clients, paying me anywhere from $3,000, $10,000, all the way up to $200,000 for my services. So it doesn't matter what your product is, if you don't have a product or if you have a service and you're trying to sell the service, whatever you're trying to do on the internet, this presentation is guaranteed to help you do it much more profitably, much more smarter, and much more efficiently. And everything that I do, I always think to myself, how can I do it once and have mass leverage? And the stuff that I'm going to share with you, and some of the other people that I've shared this with, is when I'm hosting seminars and live events. This was an event that I was speaking at with over 1,500 entrepreneurs. And let me ask you this though, okay? Is this web class right for you? You know, sometimes you're on webinars and you're opting in and you're scrolling on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and YouTube or whatever, and then you go and register and you put in your email address, and sometimes you don't even put the right email address in. I hope that wasn't you, okay? And so now ask yourself, is this right for you? So are you worried about how to navigate your income streams, your business during and after COVID-19, all this corona crisis stuff that's happening right now? Are you looking for a lucrative alternative to the 9-to-5 so you can protect your confidence, your cash, and capabilities? Are you constantly feeling overwhelmed, burnt out, and stressed from having roller coaster income when one month you may get lucky and the next month you have to start over and over again to hit your income goals? And are you struggling to get the freedom that you want in your life, working too many hours, close to burnout? And wonder if the only way to hit your income goal is to actually work even harder. Okay, if you're nodding and you're saying, yes, that's me, I need a new alternative, I need to get out of the rut that I'm in, I need to get more customers predictably, consistently, in a scalable manner, going to just spend a couple of minutes just sharing my background and my story and why it's important, actually, because then you can realize and believe and trust that I am someone that can actually help you. And this is important because I've now sold over $30 million worth of digital courses, coaching, consulting, live events, and masterminds before the age of 30. I've helped my students and my partners and my friends generate hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. So I have unique access to data, and the decisions that I make are not from emotion or not for because I feel good or I'm winging it. It's because of scientific, cold, hard data. And I'll give you a tip. If you want to scale your business past the roller coaster hamster wheel of 6 figures and you want to get to 7 figures and 8 figures and beyond, you must operate from data-driven decisions versus emotions. Okay, so I've helped 4 of my students become industry leaders, created 8 figures. That's over $10 million each, 25 millionaire plus students, or more than 100 plus 6-figure earners created by this training, by my products and services, and thousands of students going full-time, 9 to 5, literally every single place that I go to, events and conventions and conferences and seminars, people would come up to me and tell me how their lives have changed completely after going through my education, my training, my systems, and my funnels. And so this isn't my first rodeo, and I've been doing this stuff for the last decade now. Just recently I was speaking at WebinarCon in front of over 100 millionaires. I was sharing with them how I was able to sell more than $30 million worth of products and services before the age of 30. And get this, I still don't know how to use an autoresponder. I still don't know how to use ClickFunnels or any funnels builder. I still don't know how to put up a single website or even connect my domains to my hosting account. That's just crazy. Now, most people think that they need to do all of these things, and I'm here to share with you the 7 profit activators. These are the core ingredients that you need in order to scale your business, in order to really get customers coming to you instead of you chasing them. And on the right hand side, you can see I've literally done events every single place all over the world, from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, San Diego, San Francisco, Sydney, Australia, London, Singapore, Hong Kong, Canada, Montreal, Vancouver. I've spoken all over from Bahamas, Costa Rica, Mexico, Fiji, Australia, and a whole bunch of other places, and literally done it all over the last 10 years. Over 25,000 attendees have been impacted by my company Wealth Academy's training. Okay, I've also been very fortunate to hang out, network, make friends with some of the biggest entrepreneurs on the planet, from Ty Lopez, Tony Robbins, Richard Branson, Grant Cardone, Kevin O'Leary, a billionaire from ABC's Shark Tank, Brian Tracy, Kevin Harrington. And it's crazy because once upon a time I used to watch these gentlemen on YouTube. I used to read their books, like Tony Robbins. I used to read his books and go through his audio programs as a kid, and then being able to go and network with them, hang out with them, and be in that environment, it's just magical. And so I want to help you achieve your dreams, whatever they are. Is this web class right for you? Let's get straight into it. If you're worried about how to navigate your income, your business during and after COVID-19, if you feel like you're losing respect from your customers, from yourself, from your business, if you're feeling like, oh my gosh, this is really affecting yourself like it's affected humanity globally, we must fight together to make sure that businesses succeed. Your business succeeds. Your ideas matter. Your contribution to the world matters. Your legacy to the world matters. If you're looking for a new alternative, a lucrative alternative to the 9 to 5, so you can protect your confidence, your cash, and your capabilities and your skills. If you're ready to just get over the whole roller coaster income, feeling overwhelmed and paralyzed by everything that's going on, if you're feeling burnt out and stressed out, and you're kind of sick and tired of just being sick and tired, you see everyone else getting success, but you're not. This is a big problem, especially with social media, and you just have to start over and over again each and every single month. Then you need this. If you're struggling to get the freedom that you want in your life, working too many hours, close to burnout, and wonder if the only way to hit your income goal is to even work harder versus smarter, this is for you. So if you're a consultant, service provider, author, speaker, live event or virtual host, info course, creator, digital product publishers, service professional, experts, influencer, small business owner, coach, and anything in between, and you're using the internet, you're using online marketing to build your business, the next 25 minutes could be the most life-changing, transformational 25 minutes of your entire life. I'm not kidding when I say this. This is me taking 10 years of my expertise, of mistakes that I've made, and me spending over $500,000 in my own personal education, in my own personal mentorship, and I'm going to give you the crash course. Okay, I'm going to show you and demonstrate is the important word here, how that income is possible for you. And it's a lot easier than you think when you know the 7 hidden profit levers for massive leverage. Once you unlock this, you'll be able to help more people, scale your business, impact more people, whilst actually working less. Okay, the people that are wealthier than you and that have the bigger results than you, they aren't necessarily, you ready for this? They're not necessarily working harder. Okay, so how to attract more clients instead of chasing them, which is lame, and burning yourself out by actually working less with the concept and power of sales funnels. How do you create an abundance of red hot scorching new leads So you can only talk to qualified prospects that become your dream customers that are ready to buy now, instead of time wasting, life sucking, broke prospects that keep you stuck and spinning and that want to suck your time and energy. Life is short. You cannot afford to give your time and energy to anyone and everyone. You must be having systems in place that filters out people. This is why I'm able to attract premium level clients, wealthy clients that want to become wealthier. This is why and how I'm able to attract winners that want to win, right? Like, people don't come to my webinars and to my courses and to my programs and to my VIP accelerators, if they're broke. I attract a premium level client. And that's what I want to show you how to do, how to build automation, leverage, and structure in your business so you're getting paid consistently, predictably, sustainably, and in a way that you can scale your income without sacrificing soul and family life. I meet so many entrepreneurs, and guess what they tell me? That they're working weekends, that there's no such thing as date nights anymore, that they're working harder than ever. And I want to give you exactly what you need to do so that you can actually have more time with your loved ones. Are you ready for this? Okay, my exact system I've created that removed income roller coaster and that lets me earn multiple 6 figures a month, multiple 7 figures a year for 5 years straight. Okay, without me having to work with clients on a one-on-one basis, unless they pay me $40,000 or $100,000, then I'll have some one-on-one options. But other than that, I just don't do one-on-one. So I can actually help them and help more people and get paid what I deserve, plus a lot more. So what happens when you get this? What happens? Higher levels of income without working extra hours. Tech works for you. Systems work for you. Funnels work for you. You get the heavy lifting done so you can focus on your unique ability, on your genius zone. More consistency of income. Eliminating the income roller coaster. Attracting clients instead of chasing, hunting, and begging, and prospecting, and doing all this grunt work. Having structure, automation, and leverage in your business so you can get paid for more with less. This is where you have true 80-20 in action, and it puts you in the driver's seat to decide which client to work with and how much money you get paid. Just imagine with me for just a minute. If you were to attract 10, 20, 30 new clients over the next 30 days, and those clients had to fill out an application, they had to qualify themselves, they had to be filtered through a sales funnel. So you have massive leverage. So you aren't wasting your time talking to them, convincing them. How much more better would your life be? Just let that sink in, right? Like, because the quality of your life right now comes down to the quality of people that are in your life. And let's just say specifically your employees, your team members, if you have any, and your customers, right? So what if you had a better quality client? This one question really just changed my life forever. I realized, instead of attracting broke people and anyone and everyone, what if I just set up systems kind of like this? And these systems just qualified me with my perfect prospects, right? Like, how would your life change if you could do that? I'm guessing you got a big smile on your face, right? You're about to discover the most wildly profitable, rare times, limited opportunity that exists today. And I'm just going to tell you straight up, right now, there's nothing for you to buy now. So put your credit card away, okay? I wish someone showed me this when I was starting out. Perhaps I wouldn't have invested and wasted like $45,000 into courses, masterminds, and guru programs, and just other webinar programs, okay? I want to show you how to compress time. And this is important because, it doesn't matter what your age is in terms of if you can do this or not. Your age matters in terms of how fast do you want to get to where you want to go, right? Like, you could keep spinning your wheels and it might take you another year, it might take you another 3 years or 5 years or even 10 years, right? To get your business online, get your ideas and your products and your services online. So what do you need? You need to be able to compress time, right? And one of the things that I've been so fortunate, all praise to God, is because I am the world's only 2 times 8-figure award winner under 30. Out of literally over 100,000 online entrepreneurs. I've been featured on Home Business Connection magazine, being featured on Forbes as a digital trendsetter. You can see in the plaque that I'm holding with a big smile. That year I did close to $8 million, surpassing $1 million a month at the age of just 28. So Forbes featured me as a digital trendsetter. And again, I've been invited to speak all over the world in front of thousands and thousands of people. And my unique approach, systems, and frameworks have been taught to over 20,000 plus people. And here's the missing link that I've discovered. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? There are 7 simple profit activators that you can use to go to 7 figures and beyond. And you need to have these in order to hit 6 figures per year, then 6 figures per month, and then to even 7 figures a month. Okay, these are the results that I've been able to generate. So let's go. First one is defining a blue ocean, becoming the authority in your niche by defining your core client. And we take our clients through a deep process, but I just want to give you an insight. The number one reason most businesses fail is because they get stuck in the sea of sameness. And there's nothing different or unique or special in the way that they present, package, promote their products and services. So you want to identify and define your blue ocean, something that makes you truly unique. And you want to become the authority in your niche by defining your core client. And how do you do that? Well, let me share with you this. LeBron James doesn't play baseball one week and then basketball the next week. Basketball is LeBron's mountain. He defined it, owned it, and now he defends it. Don't be the webinar guy one week, the Facebook girl the next, the YouTube and the Pinterest. If you try to do 101 things when you start, you will lose focus, you will start chasing the next shiny objects, and people will lose respect for those who don't commit. And you'll forever be a struggling wannabe newbie snowflake in the business world. I see this all the time. People will message me on Facebook and they'll say, hey, I've been following your work, but how on earth were you able to generate tens of millions of dollars? They'll say, hey, how on earth were you able to generate tens of millions of dollars when they haven't even been able to generate a consistent 6 figures or 7 figures, right? And the reason is because I defined my blue ocean and I became the authority in the niche. And defining what your area of mastery is and then climbing to the top of that mountain using blue ocean sales funnels is a lot easier than you think. To be the best in the world at one thing, but it's impossible to be so good at multiple things, right? And so I want to share this with you, which is your action step is dial in and talk to one ideal client, especially when you're starting off, right? Like one of the biggest challenges people face is they don't know how to identify the perfect dream avatar, the customer avatar, the ideal client, right? And if you look at it, a red ocean is where competition is fierce in bloody waters. Strategy centers around beating rivals and wins are often zero sum. A blue ocean is where a market space is new and uncontested and strategy centers around value innovation. Blue ocean strategy pushes companies to create new industries and break away from the competition. Ensure you create a blue ocean by focusing on the factors that customers really care about while discarding factors they don't. This often attracts a new type of customer the industry hadn't previously supported and growing the market. Okay, and I got this from the book, The Blue Ocean Strategy. Over 3.5 million copies sold. This is the game changer that makes all the difference. I promise you, if you did nothing, if you didn't understand the other 6 profit activators and I hope this has been worth your time already. Okay, because if you can just do that, where you take your products, your services, your idea, maybe you don't even have any of those things, or maybe you've been at it for a while, but you haven't dialed in this one ideal client. What are their fears? What are their frustrations, their desires? Where are they? Who are they hanging out with? If you can identify these things, it's game over. All right, this is one of my clients, Ray. When I shared with him how to create his own blue ocean offer, he was able to generate more than $30,000 from his first one-to-many offer, right? Before that, he was charging people a couple of $100 up to $5,000. And what I decided is I told him, listen, what we want to do is we want to be able to come up with a high ticket program and we want you to sell it in a one-to-many format, okay? That means that it's not going to be a one-on-one program. It's going to be a one-to-many program. And it says, now with Shaqir's help, I'm going to be creating an automated webinar to literally create this every single month passively. Ray now is from the UK. He now lives in Dubai. He travels around the world first class and he lives his true dream life. He decided that he wants to go and live in the sun. And so he just packed up with his family, with his parents, and he's moved everyone all the way to Dubai. And he's just living his best life, right? And this is from one simple tweak that he did in his business. Instead of dealing with customers one-on-one, he built up a perfect audience client avatar, and then he just targeted those. Okay, profit activator number 2, applying the 80-20 rule to achieve breakthrough profits instantly by getting more with less. And this is one of the biggest keys to massive scale and success. So applying the 80-20 rule to achieve breakthroughs instantly by getting more with less. When Apple was failing and had 30 days worth of cash left in the bank, Steve Jobs came back to rescue it. And the first thing he did was axe 80% of the product line and returned Apple back to its core business. The question you want to ask yourself is, are you offering products and services that you don't have 100% conviction in? Cut them all out and dedicate just offering 1 or 2 core things that you are proud of and believe in the most. Hone those offers in, perfect them so that they can become the best in the world and forget about everything else. I literally just spoke to a doctor from America. She's from Chicago. And what I found out is that she has so many different products built on her WordPress, so many different services that she can offer, but she hasn't built up. She hasn't applied the 80-20 rule of achieving more with less. She spent over $150,000, and she's not alone. And you may not be alone. I've seen so many people, good-hearted, smart people, and they've spent literally tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they're still not any better off, right? So great companies focus on 1 or 2 core products or services and work on making them the best. And great, you can do that afterwards. You can add in all your other passion projects and all the other products and services. But for now, just start with a few. Start with 1 or 2 core products. The gurus may want you to focus on trying to do 101 things, but really, you just need to do and identify the critical few. They can do 101 things, and it's because they have a team, they have experience and expertise, and they probably usually have a lot of money for ad budgeting, right? But when you're starting off and you're not making 6 to 7 figures in profits, then guess what you need to do? You need to hone in and just focus on 1 or 2 different core products. Is this making sense? I hope this is making sense to you right now. Placing shiny objects to 80/20 laser powered to $100,000 a month in under 2 years, 100% from scratch, right? This is Sarah and Chris Goff, 20-year ex-corporate. Sarah met me from a Facebook ad. She attended one of our live events, and she was sharing with me how she worked for 20 years. Can you imagine working 20 years, getting up in the morning, going to a job 9 to 5 every single day? 20 years she did that at RBS, the Royal Bank of Scotland. Stuck, stressed, fed up of not being with her 2 kids at home. She's nearly given up on her dreams, and her husband came up to me and said, Shaq, I need you to mentor my wife. I need you to support her and show her the path, show her the ropes, show her a fast track so that she can actually start living her dreams. And she stopped chasing shiny objects. She identified a niche. She identified a group of people that she could help. And boom, 2 years to $100,000 per month. And now she works from home with her husband and looks after her 2 kids. Life completely transformed because of leveraging sales funnels, mentorship, and guidance. Profit activator number 3. Okay, stop one-on-one customer delivery and replace with leveraged proof of concept. It's a fancy way of saying build highly leveraged programs where you are not a slave to the business, okay? Because that's what most business owners are. And if you're an entrepreneur and you've tried so many different things, one of the reasons why you may be feeling stuck and burnt out is because you haven't activated the profit activator number 3. Okay, so developing your leverage proof of concept. Once you have defined your mountain, you want to work with 1 or 2 clients until you get them results, and then think, what is the underlying concept here that is working to get people results? Once you have developed your proof of concept, now you can put that into a training program and share it with others who want similar results. Don't get stuck doing the work over and over again for different clients, thinking that every time it's different and it can't be done any other way. When you stick to a niche and get people results, there is always a proof of concept that can be put into a training program. This was completely breakthrough for me around 5 or 6 years ago when I was doing one-on-one work. And then as soon as I started creating leveraged programs and clients would come in through my leveraged program, so there's not one-on-one work, the game totally changed for me. I showed this to a financial planner and tax expert, a new way of attracting qualified leads and appointments, and he's had his best month of $50,000 in sales. For 30 years, listen to this. He's been driving up and down the country to meet wealthy individuals one-on-one who can buy his services, and he's done very well to society's standards. You know, he was successful on the outside, but he was getting burnt out. And I showed him how to replace himself. Instead of doing one-on-one work, and chasing customers, how does he magnetically attract clients coming to him? And they literally start coming to him right now. Now he has more time for golfing, fishing, and chilling out with his 2 kids, right? Life completely transformed because of leveraging sales funnels to attract and qualify before they even come to him with useless questions, right? This is where the prospecting grunt work disappears. Profit activator number 4. I hope you're taking notes and learning this. Command premium prices with courage and confidence, right? When you have premium prices, when you can charge with courage and confidence, this is where the game changes. This is where you are in demand. This is where your desire, people's desire to work with you just goes up and up and up and increases. Think about this. If you had a brain tumor, would you scroll through the internet looking for the cheapest brain surgeon, or would you want to work with the best, right? It's the same thing in the advisory business, the professional services business, the coaching, consulting, the online marketing space, right? Business people are counting on you to get them results, and that result is significantly way more important than the price they pay. Okay, in fact, people actually feel uneasy about paying cheap prices for something that is important. You know, one of my favorite brands is Mont Blanc. I've been a collector of Mont Blanc pens for now nearly, I'd say around 6 to 7 years. And if you've noticed, Mont Blanc, they never ever call their pens a pen. They actually refer it to as a writing instrument. Okay, and think about this. You can go and buy yourself a pen for $1 or $2, or you can go and spend $500 to $1,000 for that's an average cost of a Mont Blanc writing instrument. Okay, we want to always be in the business of Mont Blanc. Why? Because that's how you get to serve a high quality premium level client. This is also how you're able to have the most impact in someone's life by giving them a radical transformational result. Okay, so figure out what is the result that you are promising people and then price according to the results you bring people. Never to be the cheapest person on the block, and be proud of it. Have the courage, right? This is one of my mentors, Dan Sullivan. He is in his early 70s from Toronto, Canada, and I've paid him over $35,000 for him to coach me on my mindset frameworks, how to perceive through different problems and situations and challenges that most entrepreneurs go through. And let me tell you, his cheapest program, from what I remember, is like $10,000, right? And you want to command premium prices from the get-go. This is also one of the ways that you stand out from the crowd. Okay, in today's age and today's information distraction-filled society, if you aren't standing out from the crowd, then you're already losing the game. And I want to help you win the game because you're a winner. Right? Profit activator number 5. using sales funnels, marketing to attract clients and knowing your numbers, right? Like the old way was to put up a pretty little website, a brochure on WordPress or something, right? But what you want to be doing is having sales funnels and automation, marketing, getting customers to come to you, right? And so what we want to do is we want to make sure that we focus on strategic marketing, right? Not random acts of marketing and hope marketing, right? We want to make sure that we are focused on sales funnels, right? Sales funnels replaces the random acts of marketing. Instead of getting drips and drabs of inconsistent business and roller coaster of revenue from a referral here, a business card there, a word of mouth, webinar one time, event, a referral here and there, all of this nonsense, okay? And you've seen this, right? We want to make sure that we get customers coming in, clients on demand, automatically, predictably, and systematically. And they have no idea how much it costs them. Like this, I've seen this most of the time. Most business owners have no clue how much it costs to get a client and in what time frame. And I'm sorry if this is, a brutal wake-up call, but this is tough love and you gotta know it, right? You gotta have someone just show you. This is not candy floss and sugary stuff. This is real hardcore business. And as soon as you treat it like this, you're going to get paid like a real business. Most entrepreneurs are treating their business like a hobby. I don't know any hobbyist that becomes truly wealthy, right? This is what you must be doing. All right, the old way, traditional website, pretty looking brochure type website. People come in, there's too many things to do. They're lost, they're overwhelmed. They come in, they don't become leads, they don't join your newsletter, they don't watch your webinars, they don't come and buy from you, right? And you probably know someone, or maybe you've got yourself one, a traditional website versus the new way, the sales funnels, right? This is where you capture people's leads, you educate the prospect through videos, through webinars, through cheat sheets, guides, and reports. And then you turn them into customers, and then you offer them multiple products and services, and they become clients and raving fans. That's what you want. This is the way of the future, the sales funnels, right? So next thing, by the way, this is the creator of one of the biggest ClickFunnels software companies in the world. His name is Russell Brunson, a good friend of mine, and I gotta give him credit for popularizing this concept. And the good thing is, although he popularized it, the unfortunate, sad thing is that people still don't understand the deep psychology of creating sales funnels that convert, and they don't understand how to integrate products. They don't understand how to integrate products with hidden psychology that's required to influence a prospect to make a buying decision, right? And so what we want to do is we want to make sure that we don't just have the sales funnel, but we have the psychology right. Profit activator number 6, moving the conversation from online to offline. And this is really cool and amazing because when you can move the conversation offline, okay, especially if you're not making at least $300,000 per month, which is around $3 million per year, this is something that you must be focused on doing. Making a sale online requires ninja level copywriting, a lot of hard work, credibility, expertise, authority, brand awareness, split testing, countdown timers, scarcity, ridiculous guarantees, and every other plugin, tag-in, widget, and shiny bell software under the sun. And then your conversions still suck, okay? To attract people to your business with laser power, precision paid advertising. That's the difference, right? Tell them what you are, what you do, who you help, and how and what you're going to do to help them. And guess what? You ask them to reach out via an application form, a Skype, a Zoom call, a webinar. Okay, traditional online conversations are usually 1 to 3%, and they cost thousands of dollars per sale to get each customer. Talking to somebody on the phone converts 25%, 50%, and is much more cheaper and insanely much more profitable. So that leads us to profit activator number 7. Investing in mentorship and learning from somebody who has actually done it, right? The reason why you're in this sales funnel, so to speak, is because this stuff works. And I want to give you an edge. Invest in mentorship and learning from the best. If you wanted to go to the Cayman Islands, would you charter a plane and get behind the controls yourself with no training, no map, no GPS, and no co-pilot to guide you? You wouldn't. So why the heck would you try and charter your own coaching and consulting business to the 7-figure level without a mentor and a proven system? So now I've spent over $522,000 on training. I've wasted over $3 million of my own cash, not bank's money, on dumb ideas. I've chewed through more than 45 employees I didn't need. At one time, I had 55 staff members. I rented an office I didn't need. I actually rented multiple offices I didn't need all over the world. I undersold myself for years and I left millions on the table. Read over 100 books, paid over 100 mentors, and I burned multiple years of my life, which I'm never going to get back figuring this stuff out, right? And I want to save you, right? This is, by the way, what mentorship over 10 years looks like. Right? Literally traveling to all over America, all over Canada, all over Australia, all over Bahamas, Fiji, Mexico, and beyond to go and meet mentors, paying them sometimes tens of thousands of dollars, Dan Pena's castle cost me $20,000. I can just go on and on and on over this, right? And the simple fact is this: you don't have to do this. You do not have to spend the next decade traveling around the world, networking and meeting mentors. You can literally get the fast track right now. And if you wanted to make an extra $20,000 to $100,000 a month, okay, this is the first thing that we help our clients do, is you must understand the math and the system you need, right? So 4 new clients at 5K is $20K a month. 6 new clients at 5K, $30,000 a month. 20 new clients at 5K, $100,000 a month, right? Let me walk you through our unique model of getting 4 new clients at 5K. Each $20,000 a month. If you don't have this pricing right, we will help you price your products and services. Right? Believe me, when I say that there's a shortcut and an easier way, it's with mentorship from somebody who has proven system and who has actually done it and doing it. So I hope you enjoyed this by now. And like I said, I wanted to extend an invitation for you because these 7 profit activators, I want to help you implement them in your business. I want to help them implement them and execute them, so that you can start to experience higher levels of profit, more time off, more fun and freedom. Now, you basically have 2 options by this point. You go at it alone, spend tens of thousands of dollars, probably hundreds of thousands of dollars figuring this stuff out, literally being frustrated and wasting another 3 to 10, 5, 10, 20 years of your life. Or you learn the proven system from somebody who has just done it and actually mastered it and is one of the best in the world at it, very humbly speaking. So if you're smart right now, which I know you are, go with option 2 and decide to work with me. Okay, here's what you're in for in terms of results and speed. Firstly, you can click the link below and book a phone call. Book a call today. Don't delay on this. We'll talk for maybe 30 to 45 minutes and me and my team will map out an exact action plan for you to follow so that you can hit 100K per month this year. The call will most likely be the most valuable 45 minutes you spend all year, this entire year. And what this is not, okay, this is not another digital typical course product program by a guru. You're not just going to get 50 hours or 100 or 200 hours of videos that you're never going to watch, right? That requires you another few months or years to get clients. It's not a long learning curve that leaves you to figure it out by yourself. It doesn't require you to do 101 things like blogging, podcasting, togging, whatever else there is, okay? You don't need to do any of those things. You'll have dependable, consistent flows of leads and clients by using marketing that makes you the authority and respected leader in your industry. Having your marketing and systems do the heavy lifting so that you don't have to do that. High qualified prospects who are ready to pull their credit card and pay you. So listen, like I said, today I promised how to create leverage and structure in your business so you're getting paid consistently whether you're working or not. Solve the income roller coaster once and for all. Our exact system that lets me make multiple 6 figures per month without having to work with clients one-on-one so we can help more people get results. So what you need, like I said, you need to zone in and zero in on one niche result that you can get to your customers. And if you don't have that, you don't know how to create that, then let us help you. Zero in on one target client avatar, create your OSS, your optimized selling system, your webinar funnels, whatever the case is. Turn on the lead gen with traffic. This is where you literally pour gasoline so that you can start to get customers coming to you, banging your door down. Automate and leverage your entire team, your time, your systems, your email funnels, your copy, messaging, media, marketing, everything. I'm going to show you how to do all of these. And this is how you double, triple your revenue, attract high ticket clients, enjoy the freedom of working less. I remember paying Russell Brunson $25,000 for a single script. And I remember using that single script that tripled my revenue almost overnight. I was making a few $1 million to making close to $8 million a year, literally because of this. Right? So how can we help you? Book a call right now. Let's go get it. You know how this is. If this is your first time here, listen, this is not a big sales pitch. We're going to figure out where you're at, where you want to get to, and how we can help you fill in the missing blanks. Normal investment is $497 to $997 for this. Today, we're offering it to you for free, like I promised you. Okay, you must be absolutely 100% committed to achieving your goals. This is who it's for by following the outline that we speak when we speak on the phone. So you must be ready to follow our step-by-step plan. If you don't, then really this isn't for you. Okay, now why are we doing this? Why is it because I'm such a good guy? Listen, on the call, we'll connect and give you clarity on your messaging, your marketing, your mission, and how you can serve your dream clients whilst getting paid handsomely. That gives you fulfillment and joy. You'll get an exact step-by-step strategy and know the systems in place you need to get to your goals super fast. If you want our direct help and we think it's the right fit for you, we may extend a no obligation, no pressure, no hype, no BS invitation to join our community and done with you for additional support and guidance. If we work together, we'll walk you through the program that is designed to get you automated lead generation systems in place and automating your back-end monetization path to sell $10,000 plus packages so you can achieve and earn a realistic $10K plus per month in automated sales with maximum leverage. I'm so excited. Click on the link below right now. Book your phone call. We'll expect you to getting new clients in as little as 7 to 14 days. And I'm excited I'm excited because I've already been where you're at. Every single problem, issue, challenge you're facing or will face. I went from $3,000 a month to $30,000 a month to $300,000 a month in less than 12 months to $600K per month in 24 months to over $1 million a month at the age of 28. So I know what it takes. Spots are limited, like my friend Tony Robbins says. It's in the moment of decision that your destiny is shaped. Book your call today and we'll be speaking to you very soon.
Incredibly helpful, and it changed our life.
Hello, my name is Mark Boness, founder of We Build Tribes and 2 times 2 Comma Club Award winner. Now, when I won those 2 Comma Club Awards, I was inundated, Instagram, Facebook, email, by gurus and authorities that, because I'd made money, wanted to help me to take it to that next level. I didn't know who to trust until I met Shaqir Hussyin. I hired Shaqir, and the first thing that he did was to go through my business to help me to save money. And then he showed me how to make more money up front. As a multiple 7-figure business owner, I was used to making money in my business, but not money in the bank up front. Just this week, Shaqir, through his work, helped me to make $107,000 cash in the bank up front, and that's something that I've never experienced before, all thanks to Shaq. So if you're looking for a mentor to take you from where you're at now to a whole new level, you've hit 7 figures, you want to go higher, hire Shaq. I can't recommend him enough, and I will be staying and working with Shaq for a lifetime.
He's quickly become one of the biggest leaders in this industry, and he's a phenomenal teacher who really cares about his students and the people that he works with, which is why I decided to come and speak to his students. I've actually only spoken 3 times in my entire career, and never for a single dime in any kind of payment. I really just come do it for the people that I've been able to help, who are now helping folks like you, and Shaqir is one of those people. So I can't recommend him enough. He's a fantastic teacher. You can't go wrong, and thanks so much.
For my good friend and mentor, Mr. Shaqir Hussyin. Since following his training, I've been able to go on and bank over $10 million in sales, which has been able to give me the life that I've always dreamed of. So on that note, because the sun's out, I'm just about to jump in my swimming pool here. I hope you have a great day, and listen and follow to everything that Shaq has got to say, because believe me, it will change your life just like it has done mine.
What's up, guys? What's up? Shaq, first of all, man, thanks for this opportunity, and thanks for everything, man. In the last 8 months, really, you have changed my life, buddy. I'm from New Delhi, India, and like many of you, about 8 months back, I was looking for a way to improve my life, to change my life, and to perhaps make some money online. And I found this guy, crazy guy. I actually listened to one of his interviews with Dagan, and I was like, wow, what a guy, man. I need to get in touch with him, and that's what exactly I did. And in the last 8 months, he has helped me to go from 0 to now over 180 grand. That's like that's like 25 grand a month. In India, in our country, an average salary, an average salary of the nation is, let's say, $500, and that's what I was making in my job a few years back, about $500 a month. So imagine going from $500 to like 25 grand in a month, because of the power of online marketing and because of mentorship from people like him, man. It's amazing.
Shaqir has been one of the best business decisions I've ever made that really helped take my business to the next level. And so when I first started out in this industry, I really started from scratch, from nothing. And that's actually also when I first got to know Shaqir, right? So he's been seeing me from day one. He saw how clueless I was. Despite the fact that, I did not know anything, I was really lucky to be able to realize since the early days that to be successful, to fast track your success, you need to go and find someone who already got the results that you want, and you go and hire them as your coach, as your mentor, to help you get to that stage, to help you achieve the goal and the dreams that you love. Why Shaqir? Out of all the people in this world, out of all the successful people out there, why Shaqir? Well, simply because I just really resonate with him. He's a really great guy, and most importantly, he walks the talks, right? What it means is that every time he teaches you something, it's something that he actually did. It's not something that he read from the books or from the internet. It's something that he has actually tried and it worked.
I'm Dr. Jenny Tafankian, naturopathic physician, primary care doctor in the state of Oregon. When I met Shaqir, I'd already spent an insane, embarrassing amount of money on other online programs, which had been great, but hadn't got me to where I needed to be in my business. But what I can tell you that I've gotten out of working with with Shaqir that I didn't get with working with anybody else are two really important things. He's allowed me to learn how to move faster in my business. Shaqir has incredible intelligence and energy and momentum in his business. And he's making mistakes all the time. And he's learning for those, and he course corrects really fast. He shares each one of these processes with us in the program. So I've been able to have that insider bird's eye view of how it is that you move fast to grow your company, which has been really incredible because as a physician, we're trained to go a little bit slower, right? We're trained to really think about things. You don't want to make mistakes, but actually you want to fail forward when you're talking about business. And I've learned that from Shaqir. It's fun being in his program. I've met amazing people. It's like being part of an incredible mastermind. The men and the women that I've connected with all around the world, I know are my buddies. We're there to support each other. We're cheer each other on, and we're there to make the connections that need to be made when it's time to make them. Shaqir has an absolute heart of gold. I've never felt more supported by anybody in any program, and I've worked with some of the best. He believes in us. He wants us to succeed. He knows who you are, and he really cares. Again, he's made enough money that he could sit on an island and just drink tea for the rest of his life. But he's here doing this work because he has a mission, and his mission is to support us in our mission. I highly recommend you work with Shaqir. It's going to be an incredible experience for you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me.
So I've literally just joined Shaqir's VIP Inner Circle Mastermind 10 days ago. 10 days in, I've just closed my first client for $10,000. I've only ever sold anything on the phone before. I think I've got 1,000 once. It's just, I'm mind blown. It literally just happened right now. If you're in any doubt of is Shaqir the man to go with, I've been through every single online course you've probably been hit with online gurus and stuff, and Shaqir is not like that at all. He's real, he's raw, and he is honest, and he will tell you when you need to kick at your backside, which I often do, and we all do, and he will make you into this machine, which I've come into in the last 10 days. I've changed so much. It's just phenomenal. I'm mind-blowing. I'm so happy, and I'm buzzing for this afternoon. I've got another call, and this is all within 10 days. So if you're in any doubt, just click whatever button you may be watching this testimonial on this page and just go with him. You will not regret it. It is literally life-changing. For me personally, I've come from quite a rough place, and I've struggled a lot with not just online business, but other things in life. And I feel the last 10 days I've made more progress than I have in almost the last year, 2 years. I'm just ready to commit 1,000% to this. This shit works. Do it. Shaqir is the man. Thank you. It's literally phenomenal.
So basically, I attended Shaqir Hussein's, online prosperity workshop, and I was into his e-commerce program. And he went through the program with me. It was awesome support, and I've gone on to able to generate over $650,000 US in sales in the past 1 year by working with Shaqir Hussein. So it's really important to invest in yourself, get a mentor, and once you do these things, financial stability is really possible. So I can show you the results right over here. Right, $642,000 in sales on my Shopify store. It's awesome.
The reason I wanted to record this with you right now is I wanted to share with you something that I realized just a few days ago. I remember attending one of Shaq's events, sitting in the audience, and there was someone on stage, one of his team, delivering a presentation on how to run Facebook. And he shared one of the ads that they were running on Facebook very, very profitably. So I went back home, I took the very same ad, adapted it to my product and my market, and started running it. And then, so I look up the stats, and it turns out that that very specific ad copy, which we had run as our winning ad for over 9 months, and which we are still running, had made in excess of $225,000. What Shaqir shares, what his team share, really delivers the results. So as a result of that, I've now started working a lot closer with Shaqir, specifically in getting mentoring from him. Why? Shaqir and his team, they have got the results. They don't just tell you what you should do, right? they tell you, well, out of the 10 different options that you have. So I look forward to reporting back on progress. I'm so excited. It's going to be an amazing journey. It has been so far. It has been a very profitable journey. And most importantly, I'd like to say, Shaqir, thank you so much. It's not just about the money. It's about making a difference, and you definitely made a difference.
Hey guys, John Chow here from johnchow.com. I want to send a shout out to Shaqir Hussyin. This guy, 25 years old, has built 3 multi-million-dollar business. He's somebody you want to learn from. I met him numerous times at various masterminds, and every time I meet him, I've always learned something new. So if you have a chance to go see him, go learn from him, do not hesitate, just do it.
What is going on, you guys? Hey, it is Neil Anderson here. I've been working with Shaqir for a little bit here, and there's 2 things I want to tell you about my experience with Shaqir and funnels.com. Number 1, results, okay? You know, when I came to Shaqir, I had a funnel that was converting. I had a business that was going. And I'll tell you, the first call I ever had with him, we screen share, we pull up my funnel, and immediately he jumps right into working mode. I mean, he's like, see this, see this, see this, click this, delete this, move this up, and if you do that, conversions will go up. Well, folks, I'm here to tell you the very next day, that funnel doubled to tripled the conversions. I mean, this guy's like a wizard. He knew exactly where to put things, what to delete, what to move. And I mean, he told me all this in like 5 minutes. All right. I trusted him. I knew he was the best. And I got the results I was looking for, way beyond what I was looking for. And what I was most impressed on, and I really feel qualified to talk about this because I have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on consultants to help me with my business over the last few years. And I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that nobody cares about their clients more than Shaqir. I mean, I'm serious. I was blown away. The first week I started working with him, he's texting me going, did you do this yet? What's the results? I want to know. We got to tweak this. Let's get you better results. And I'm like, whoa, this guy's following up with me. This guy's kicking my butt. Like, this is amazing. And I just was blown away on how much he cares. I didn't feel like it was somebody that I hired to help me with my business. I felt like he became a legitimate partner, and he was just as interested and just as hungry to get me the success that I was looking for as I am. So I'm just going to tell you right now, I just want to pop on screen real quick. If you're looking for results, if you want the best results, you go to the best. And Shaqir's the best. If you want somebody that cares about your success, I mean, truly, which is so rare in our industry, for somebody that actually cares about their clients and will go above and beyond for them, I'm telling you right now, you need to hire Shaqir. You need to hire funnels.com. You will not regret it. Do it. Do it now. Don't do it tomorrow. Don't do it the next day. Do it today. And I'm telling you, it'll be a game changer.
I was an asset contractor for over 15 years. I lost my job about 9 months ago, and frankly, I was devastated. I loved my job, and it was a really hard blow. But I decided right then and there that I wanted to create my own value and not let anybody tell me ever again how much I was worth. So I started looking for ways to make money online. I was overwhelmed by all the information out there. It was hard. It was a really hard time. Then I found a guy. He became my mentor, Shaqir Hussyin. And he introduced me to some programs and to some business techniques that I've been able to use to make money online. It's been amazing. What I'm getting out of it is I am getting his knowledge so that I can fast track my success. And if you want to fast track your success, you should get to the next event.
First met Shaqir Hussyin at Dominican Republic in 2015, and later on that year I eventually sought him out to be my very first mentor. Ever since I've struggled online for roughly 2 years. I've lost probably close to $70,000, but I never gave up. And that's something I want to tell all of you, never give up, because now in 4 months on transforming my business using LinkedIn, made over $20,000 in sales for consulting in copywriting and Facebook. Now I have 2 pending contracts with very large B2B companies, at $500,000 in sales. So I get a 12% commission if they buy. So those are 2 pending commissions that I have had happen just recently. And as well, I built my connections to over 7,600 on LinkedIn. And in my very first 30 days, I made $4,600 in consulting. So if I have to recommend anybody for you to work with, it would be Shaqir Hussyin. And I really hope you get inspired to never give up and to follow your dreams. Thank you.
Get involved with Shaq. And that was one of the best decisions that we've ever made for our online business, because since we did that, apart from the amazing events that, you know, Shaq has kind of invited us to, and where we've gone and where we've flown all over the world because of Shaq and because of the events and the people that he knows and the networking. And we've made, like, since we've just started going to the events that Shaq puts on, we've made over about $220,000.
Yeah, about $220,000.
$220,000.
Having taken on board what Shaqir did and what he taught me, I completely changed the way that I work. My closure rate, where it was at 22%, it's now at 85%. So that has made a massive difference to my business. That has meant that I've been able to give my son Harry, who's just left college with a great set of A-level results, a business. And he runs this business for us on the side. And that is bringing us in, over the last 4 months, it's brought us in $60,000. So not an insignificant amount of money, yeah, and it's something that my 19-year-old son has picked up and run with. I understand exactly how it works, but it's something I wanted to give him so that he had something to work with himself. I love the business. I think it's amazing. And if you guys are sitting there, guys and girls are sitting there thinking, can we do it? Absolutely. You do not need any special skills. You do not need to be techie. You do not need to be a guru. You just need to want to be able to help people and educate people. Okay? You need to have those values that you want to make a difference. And you need to have the right mindset, because becoming a multi-millionaire is bloody hard work. You'll get out of this business what you put in it. Do not think it is get rich quick. It absolutely isn't. But what it will do, it will give you choices, because this kind of business will enable you to work anywhere in the world in the time that you want to. So you no longer have to spend 60 hours a week jumping on the train and working in the city, or working in that factory, or sweeping the streets, or delivering milk or newspapers in the cold. Yeah, you choose. So you work where you like, you work when you like, and you write your own paycheck.
First of all, I'd like to say a big thanks to Shaqir. You know, I've been able to generate hundreds and, just over 6 figures online at the young age of 15. And I'm super excited to be able to do that. But I would have never been able to do this because 2 years ago, I was clueless about online marketing. If 2 years ago you told me that I was going to go on to make 6 figures online and be able to help hundreds of people, start succeeding online, I would call you crazy. What has it been like with Shaqir mentoring me? Well, the best way to explain this is, number one, you need one thing. One simple thing. It's a mentor. Why? Because a mentor is like a GPS. You know your starting location and you know your final location. And a mentor is like a GPS because it tells you the right twists and turns to make to get to your final location. He's taught me so much and really opened up my mind. I believe that everyone has like this spring of potential inside them, and it takes having the right person, working with the right person to really release that spring and unleash your full potential. And I think that's what Shaqir's done for me. So guys, Shaqir's mentoring over the shoulder, very personal, one-on-one and intimate, and it's really helped me out. And I don't think I'd be in the position that I am today if it wasn't for him. So once again, I'd like to say a big thanks to Shaqir. I really appreciate him, and that's just my honest opinion on his mentoring.
And I'd just like to give a quick shout out for my friend and mentor, Shaqir Hussyin. I've been associated with Shaqir for over 12 months now, and in that time I've made well over $30,000. My best month so far is $9,500, and I'm aiming to top that pretty soon. I'm a 65-year-old grandma from Western Australia, a small country town, who had very little computer experience and knowledge of running an online business. But look at me now. I'm going ahead in heaps and bounds, So it's pretty wonderful. So all I can say to you is stick with Shaqir and you're in for a wonderful ride. Take care.
And I actually want to give a massive shout out to Shaqir Hussyin, one of the key influencers, and forever grateful for my brother. Shaqir, I was able to lock arms with very, very early on. Showed me a system, how to leverage it, and this is where I am today. It wasn't always this case. I knew nothing about internet marketing before I met Shaqir Hussyin. In fact, I lived an incredibly successful corporate career over the last 22 years, was fortunate enough to live around the world. But it came at a price that I was no longer able to pay. Not only did I have a horrible, life-threatening smoking habit, but I traded too much of my time for a massive paycheck and really didn't have enough time to spend with my family. I was never there in my mind for my family, even on weekends, because you guys who are in corporate, you know that feeling. That gut-wrenching, nauseating feeling that in 2 days' time, all that's going to repeat itself on Monday, when the siege of swallowing pride, heading into that office, earning that hefty paycheck starts all over again on Monday morning, and you got a whole another week of that. That was a cycle that I was in. No time, earning a good paycheck, but really, the trade-off was incredibly imbalanced. Shaqir's going to be showing you a lot of things that you cannot find in a book, but it is a result of the wisdom and experience that somebody who has what you're looking for and who can teach you has already gone through. It saves you time, energy, money, and gets you onto a success path pretty quickly. He's been able to show me some strategies that I've been able to implement, and my first results came in just a few months, having locked arms with a person like Shaqir and leveraged the system. And here's just a screenshot of a payday I actually got overnight while I was actually vacationing in Jamaica. 3 weeks later, I had another paycheck, 10 grand, from a campaign I ran on Facebook. So here's what it all comes down to. And I'm actually reaching to two individuals that are out there who are watching this video. Number one, if you're in corporate and you're looking to that bump up in salary and climb up that corporate ladder, got a question for you. When are you going to stop hoping and praying that that's going to happen? Number two, if you're already soaring high in the corporate ladder and you got an incredible lifestyle with a great income, you're actually at risk. What I'm suggesting is you got to look at opportunities to diversify your streams of income so that you can actually create that soft landing in case something happens. And the system that Shaqir is going to be showing you right on this page, you're going to have to take a look at it, okay? It's self-explanatory, it works. But the difference between why it works for somebody and why it may not work for somebody else is the individual. And Shaqir is going to be able to show you how you can actually get started right on this page. So big shout out to Shaqir, my brother. Thank you. Continue to help change the lives of other people around the world with what you're doing, just like you've done with mine. Take care. We'll see you guys at the top.
I've been on the program for about 4 weeks now. I'm so excited to say that we've actually made 3 high ticket sales already. But now that I've got my 3rd high ticket offer, I know it's definitely a thing, and it's all down to Shaqir and his team. They really break everything up so that it's easy to follow. Like, I hate tech, right? I'm in data privacy. That means I'm on the business side. When it comes to tech, I delegate and outsource all of those things out. But the great thing is, every day of the week, there's someone there to help you. So on Tuesdays, we have someone talking about Facebook ads and traffic. On Wednesday, we have someone focusing on our mindsets. On Thursday, we get help with tech. On Friday, copywriting. And the reason I walk all the way down here is because what Shaqir teaches is simply that. It's the small things that make the big things happen when you do them consistently. And that's all it was that's taken me from going from there to now getting back up there with high ticket sales, thanks to funnels.com.
He talked to me and I listened, and now I have the results to prove it. I posted it on Facebook today. I got over 250 plus leads in one day, in less than 24 hours, and 3 sales. That has never happened to me before, ever. And I'm so thankful that I listened to you, Shaqir. You're awesome. I recommend you 100%. Shaqir will deliver, absolutely and completely. I'll put all of his information below, and I just wanted to say, Shaqir, I love you. You're a rock star, and I thank you that I don't have to struggle anymore, and that means so much to me. and my family, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
So I've been on Shaq's mailing list for a couple of years now, and I keep seeing him hosting events and being at them live, and I was like, I really want to meet this guy. Like, he's made so much money, I want to learn from him. Eventually I got myself to a live event, and then from there I learned about this event, and I was like, if I've got a chance to learn in 3 days everything that I need to get started with, I'm doing it. And I came, and I'm so glad I did. I think the biggest value for me has been just that sort of aha moment, and I'm just so excited now. It's like I finally understood it. It's like, oh my god, I can't believe it's taken me this long to find something that is like fully packaged. And I swear to god, like I've been looking for something like this for like 3 years. I'm like, yay, I found something finally. I'm so excited. Everybody can do this. Everybody can benefit. And if people don't come to this, it's like you're saying you don't want money given to you almost like effortlessly if you do the right work. Like you're at a point in your life, you've got a road A, a road B, and it's like you decide to go down road A, and it's like windy and lots of pebbles, and it's really difficult, and it's like there's road B, and it's straight and it's clear, and there's people there to help clear the path for you and show you where to step and literally kind of walk you into a beautiful palace. The way that he's created his results and the speed at which he's done them just has packaged it all up and made it so easy to see the opportunity. How come I didn't do this sooner, right? But at the same time, it's like he's super successful, but it's not because he's trying to be super successful. It's because he's being himself. He's just focusing on something and going straight to the heart of the problem and the challenge and like delivering a result. And it's like he gives so much value to people, he gets that value back. He's helping people become financially successful, and he's getting the rewards of being a really good coach. It's not like he's doing it for the money. He doesn't need the money, right? He's doing it because he genuinely wants to see people succeed, and you can see that. I am so excited. Like, I cannot begin to describe how excited I am for what is coming in life. The opportunity and it's right in front of me and everything is there, and now I just need to do the work, and I need to do the right work, and I need to take the right steps. Can't express how excited I am, but I'm just like, oh my god, like my life has completely changed, and this is just the beginning of it.
How is all of this stuff possible? It's all possible because of the power of funnels. Click around this video, and in fact, right now, if you book a call, you'll get the chance to speak to me or someone from my team so that we can give you a personal funnel audit. You'll be able to get on the phone with someone that's actually going to help you with your funnels. So let's get you cracking on. I'll see you on the inside.